Hello, my name is Brittany, and today, welcome to my debate video where we're going to be talking about the Senate Bill 145, where we're talking about the bill where it applies to sexual relationships of persons ages 14 and up whose partners are within a 10-year range. So, some information about the topic. Senate Bill 145 ends California's anti-LGBTQ discriminatory treatment of specific sex acts regarding sex offender registry law. If an adult has voluntary penile vaginal intercourse with a minor age 14, 15, 16, or 17 and is up to 10 years older than the minor, the offense is not automatically registrable. The bill also states that a judge has discretion whether or not to place the defendant on the sex offender registry. A few more things about this bill is if the sexual act is oral sex, anal, or digital penetration, the court must place the defendant on the sex offender registry regardless of the facts of the crime. So now we're going to talk about the both sides. The side who opposes the bill believe that the bill enables adults to have sex with minors and it weakens the sex offender registry, whereas people who support the bill believes that it actually strengthens the sex offender registry, and they believe that the bill ends discrimination against LGBTQ people in the sex offender registry for crimes, so they're being treated equally as straight people. So for my main three arguments, I am going to be presenting to you why the bill should be supported. Argument number one is the bill lets the judges decide whether or not a person can be registered on the sex offender list. So that's saying the judges are able to decide, depending on the type of sex the older party and the younger party were having. So the judge can actually make that decision whether or not the adult party deserves to be put on the sex offender list or to be registered as a sex offender. My second argument will be that the bill strengthens the sex offender registry. So, according to the Senate California government website, they state that law enforcement is wasting resources monitoring 18-year-olds who have sex with 17-year-olds, typically a high school boyfriend and a girlfriend, which means we are looking at smaller pictures instead of the bigger picture, which they consider is wrong. They say that the registry was not created to be a punishment for any offense, but rather invented as a tool for law enforcement to solve future sex crimes by tracking past offenders that are at risk of reoffending. My last argument will be that this bill ends discrimination against LGBTQ people to be treated equally with sex crimes. So they will be treated just like how straight people would in that situation. My three counter arguments are: this bill does not support pedophilia. According to the Reuters staff, in their article Fact Check, California bill does not legalize pedophilia, they state that this bill does not weaken penalties or legalize adults having sex with minors. That is still punishable by law. So based on the other side, they say that this bill enables pedophiles to engage in sexual activities with minors. That is wrong. Pedophilia is still illegal in California, so it has nothing to do with pedophilia. My next counter argument is this does not support nor protect rapists. This Senate Bill 145 only involves voluntary sex. So what that means is it does not apply where one party does not believe in the sexual contact was voluntary or was predatory. Again, in the Senate California government website where they have the Senate bill listed, they also say that survivors advocate groups like California Coalition Against Sexual Assault. They support that bill. They have stated that they will not increase that they stated that this will not increase sexual abuse or sexual assault cases. Sorry that it's dark now. I've been recording all day, so I bet. The last counter argument is this law is not discriminatory towards LGBTQ people. According to the CBS 8 website, they have an article written by Kelly Hesdall. So she states that she actually quotes the Senate state. The quote is, "All this bill does is to say, when we decide who has to go on the sex offender registry once you've been convicted, that we will treat LGBTQ young people exactly the same way that we have treated straight young people for the last 76 years." In the Reuters website, the staff who wrote the article, they state that they actually stated Mother Jones, LGBTQ advocates argue the situation unfairly penalizes people who do not engage in penile vaginal intercourse, a problem that Senator Wiener's legislation aims to fix. There are some people stating that pedophilia is being considered as a sexual orientation, which is wrong. They do not see that as a sexual orientation. That is just speculation from other people. It extends the same discretion state judges currently have over sex offender registration for certain young adults who have engaged in vaginal sex with certain minors to those who have engaged in non-vaginal sex. So really this bill does not discriminate LGBTQ people. The bill is intended to reform the state's sex offenders registry to be fairer to young LGBTQ adults who may be in technical violation of statutory rape laws. And that is all I've got. So thank you for this